goodness. Oh, my clutch. Oh my god, my clutch. Oh, you gotta burn.
I'm gonna whip this hoe.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, we're doing my headliner today. I just want to give a huge shout out to Down South JDM. He's also on Instagram and Facebook. And I got a few of his pieces of wrap, or I should say headliner cloth. Ooh. You want to hold that up for me? It's my brother Garrison, as you know. So yeah, so for the back seats, it's only 2 things on each side. Take a pick right here, pull this down, and then I believe right here, yeah, you just peel it right up. And that's a 14 millimeter. So you would take your really trustful impact with the 14. Just let that hang. And then for this one, it's just another screw. So there we go. Cool. Other than that, we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. And then if you look in here, there's a quick screw. It's a little push pin, I believe. Other than that, I think your headliner should be able to come out on the sunroof models. If not, I'll update you guys. So yeah. Yeah, once you get those little 2 pins out on each side, you pop these. There's 3 little rivets holes. You just kind of pop them out. They're 20-year-old plastic, so they're expected to break. Nothing too worrisome. But yeah, other than that, you just start peeling this. It's like a, I don't know, the liner for the sunroof. So you just peel it off and break it. Just kidding. It's supposed to be like that. And yeah, I believe that's it. And you would just, the best way I found out is to drag it out through your trunk with it open, and you should be good. So yeah, we're gonna get that out and we're gonna get started on this. So yeah, that's what your Celica looks like without the sun, or the headliner, I should say. I'm gonna hopefully take these out, the sliders, and maybe put the same exact design on it and paint this little plastic piece as well with my other stuff. So I'm gonna figure out how to do that real quick and probably update you guys. So yeah, we're gonna get started with that. All right, I kind of figured it out. What you're gonna want to do is take off your sunroof, which is in here, and usually, so let me slide this back a little bit. There's gonna be the 4 bolts, or the 4 Torx bits on each side. They're about T30. It's gonna be 2 on each side, 1 on the front on each side, and then 1 on the back. You'll see them, and you just lift up your sunroof, and it should come right out. And then you come outside the vehicle, and you kind of bend it just a slight bit. So here, if you would, just bend it just a little bit just to pop it out. So yeah, and then you kind of slide it out a little bit more, and then just keep bending it just a tiny bit, and it should pop right out. Other than that, this should be perfect for you to remove. Okay, just one little note. These little clips right here, like a little tensioner to keep it together. You just kind of like lift it up, and then this just pulls right out. This one, you slide it up a little bit forward, if we can. I believe these are these little blocks right here, so you have to remove them. So yeah, we're just gonna try right now. And then if you look right here on the bottom, there's this little pin. If you would take like a little pick or like a screwdriver to get it out of the way, just remove this. And then the other side as well.
Oh, my fault.
Bend it. Here, you got it. Don't be scared.
I don't want to break it.
You're not gonna break it. Come on.
You hear all those noises.
It's just old. So yeah, we're gonna get that done real quick. Hold on.
Guys, look, we just ate a lot of asbestos.
What the fuck? Anyways. Yeah, we got them both out. We're gonna clean them up a little bit, and we're gonna start wrapping with the new fabric that I bought. Other than that, we're gonna show you guys real quick how to remove the door panels, which I'm sure you guys already know. But it's pretty quick. I think it's 5 screws in total, or 6, I believe. And they just pop right up. And I'll show you guys how to do that in just 1 second. So yeah, for this, you're gonna take a flathead, pry this out. It should just pop right out. Boom, there's that. And then there's one little screw right here. Anyways, and there's two right here. It's going to be one on the bottom right here, in that little hole, and then there can be two on the bottom right here. So I'm going to remove those real quick, and then we'll get back to the video. So yeah, once you have all the screws off, what you're going to do is you're just going to start peeling from the bottom. Oh, don't worry about your foam inserts. I'm going to fix that today, but I'm just...
It's a snack. It's a snack for later.
Oh, I forgot to get this one right here. So this actually, you can just come on the side right here. And it's a single clip. It just pops right off. But yeah, I know, noob mistake. There we go. Sometimes that falls off. And you come on the inside right here, and you just rip this part off, and then make those little things. So the black one's on the top, and then the white one's on the bottom. There we go. Perfect. And then that's your entire door panels off. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit, and we're gonna get started with our work today. Yeah.
Alright guys, so just like you saw on the other door panel, how Daddy Clayton showed us, let's do it. Let's get the screws done. Bam, we're gonna speed run this. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Bam. Don't worry, I won't take that out. I ain't no noob.
Hey, watch out. Careful. Ain't no speed run, it's a slow run.
Don't matter. You know about the tortoise and the Yaman.
Okay.
And then we gotta get down under here.
On the bottom. They're right there.
Hmm.
They're on the bottom.
Where?
Right here.
Where?
Bruh. You gotta like lay down. Come on. Show them how it's done.
Gotta get into it.
Nice.
And then there's one under here, boys. And a few girls.
Put some pressure on it.
It's not done. Hold on.
It's a slow run.
It don't matter.
You already had a minute. Come on.
Oh, don't worry about it. Hold up, get a little ass in there.
Oh my god.
And don't forget this one. We ain't no noob. Oh, don't worry about that.
Get it from the side. From the side. There you go.
So just pull it.
Yeah.
Like I said, start from the bottom.
Now we here.
I don't know where we at, but we here.
Dang. Relax. Pull it up. Up. Go up. There you go. And then you gotta disconnect.
Same thing like he said. Down or up.
You'll see it. There's a little hammer thing. It's a little slot.
Got it. Remember, black up, white down.
Slide it up. There you go.
Then
Boom.
bang.
That was at 2 minutes.
No, that was like 5 seconds.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I guess we're gonna get started on this, and I'm gonna show you what my plans are for this install. But yeah, just want to reiterate one more time. Down South JDM on his website, he has these Le Mans confetti Recaro, which I really, really enjoy. He has a lot of other cool ones designs, like the what is it, the GT4 print. He has a whole bunch of them. I'll link it in the description. So remove your mirror pieces on the sunshades. They're just held on basically by cardboard and old hot glue. So you're just gonna slowly peel it up. Just try not to break the mirror, so just slowly peel it, and then you should be left with a little bit of residue. Scrape it off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mask up the mirror part to see if I can separate it, and then paint the plastic pieces black. Paint this black while it's attached because I don't feel like removing it. Same thing with the little knob right there, and then I'm gonna sew around it with my other material. Other than that, I'm gonna get started with painting. So I'm gonna see if I can take apart these two switches, get them painted, cover up the plastic, get it painted, and then what are two little pieces? I'm also gonna probably paint this piece as well, and yeah, these two pieces right here. So yeah, I'm gonna paint these black, and then I'm gonna start wrapping on everything else. So yeah. So yeah, I got the two switches removed. The best way I did it was obviously for the big one. take off the 2 screws so I could lift it up a little bit to get a little bit more room. And I went from the back side with a little pick, and you peel off the sides right here. Just lift it up and then it should pop right off. On this one, these little tabs, you just bend them back and then it should pop right out. Other than that, I'm gonna get started painting, so yeah. All right, I also figured out how to do the mirrors. I just took my little pick right here, and if you see on the top right here, there's these little tabs, and what you would do is just push them in on the 2 top pieces and just push it from the bottom, and it should pop right out. So yeah, I think these are ready to get painted as well. And other than that, I believe you can pull these ones out because I think it's just another cardboard setup. I can try to peek on the inside for you guys, but I don't know. Not really seeing much. I think, yeah, there's like a little metal bar that connects to them. So I don't know. I'm just gonna paint over this and hope for the best, and then wrap it. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with painting, and I'll get back to you guys.
Spray that without spraying.
Do you not want me to get the carpet?
You can get the carpet, it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, just go for it, man. It's a little bit spotty, but it's all good. We're gonna put a couple coats on this thing. The paint that we're using is from AutoZone. It's just Duplicolor trim and bumper paint, which should work just fine. We already painted these pieces over here. So yeah, we're gonna continue and yeah, keep you guys with an update. First coat is done, looking pretty good. Got everything pretty much painted. So we're gonna let that dry for a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna get started with the adhesive promoter. So this is Permatex. They sell this at AutoZone, and they have it for the headliners and everything. And we're gonna get started with the actual headliner over here behind the MR2. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so I cut out the final pieces for my headliner. Next, I'm gonna be working on the side pieces on the door panel. Just ripped them off just so I could measure it to size. But first, I have to go make a quick run for some prior obligations, and I'll probably show you guys in the video what I'm gonna do. But for right now, my brother's putting on another 2 or 3 coats while I'm gone, and then we'll come back and finish this up, so yeah. All right, I'm back. It's what, around 7:30-ish. Got all the pieces laid out right here, and I went around each corner with a lighter to clean up the edges after I cut them, because if you don't, it's gonna look really, really kind of nasty and jagged with all these extra hairs sitting out. So just go around the edge with a lighter, it'll really clean it up. I have my brother over here prepping the Celica for the meet tomorrow by putting on a new seat cover. Shout out to Sebastian. All right, cut out the centerpiece right here, just enough. And whatever's left over, I'm gonna use for my door panels, because I just ripped off the other parts, so I can fit more than enough for this. And then whatever was left over with the rest of the other square, because I bought 3 squares from down south JDM, I'm gonna be using it to sew for the mirrors and also for the actual sliders. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with gluing this, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Thank you to my lovely assistant over here.
Charles Darwin.
Yeah, Charles Darwin, thank you so much. So I cut these out directly to size. See, for example, or no. Yeah, it's this one right here. No, it's this one right here. I lied. Okay. So yeah, cut directly to size on the back side. Yeah. Burned around the edges with the lighter, and yeah, I think it's just ready to get glued on, which I'll show you guys how to do in a second. Alright, so I got one door panel done, and I think it turned out pretty well. But yeah, so what you would do is have this blank one over here, is you would spray it with the Permatex, and then get a really nice good coating around the edges and everything else. And you would stick it on as perfect as you can. And afterwards, once you like let it dry for a couple seconds, what I did is I took a flat head and I would push in the edges like this, which I'm still kind of currently doing on the other door. But yeah, you just push around the edges to make sure it's flat and sits nice and even. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the door sills. Next, I'm gonna hopefully tackle the actual headliner and then move on to the sliders and actually put the car back together. So yeah. All right, it's pretty late, but I got the 2 pieces wrapped. I'm about to install them. Headliners all complete. Got out the little holes and everything. Which I should remind you guys is you might want to cut out the holes on the backside right here for the holders for the actual sunroof and for the actual sunshade. Sorry, for your light assembly. And you can cut out the 3 holes in the back if you would like, or the pin holes, but I just kind of leave them covered. Anyways, I got the door cards back on. I think they look pretty great. And yeah, I'm gonna start putting everything back together. All right, I got the sliders back in. So what you would do first is put the back piece first, and you kind of, like before how you would remove it, you would kind of squish it and push it in, and make sure to get these little retaining clips on each end, put around this little block on the end, and then the second piece would go in after you shove this one back, and you need to make sure that the little clips, the fabric covering it, need to go in the little thing. But yeah, see, look, the slider works just fine. Boom. All right, just time to install the sunroof, or the glass sunroof, I should say, and then the headliner, and it's pretty much complete. All right. It's the next day. I cleared everything last night with the clear coat. I think I got this at AutoZone as well. Anyways, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Nice and shiny. Came out pretty decent. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start installing the headliner, which I would recommend, obviously. Oh look, it's the bumper that's always in Seabass's videos. Obviously go from trunk, push forward, and then just pretty much do a reverse of what I've already taught you guys. Just slowly put it back together. Okay, it's a couple days later. I got this stitched up from a good friend of mine. I actually did this one. No, I did the other one. This one's actually pretty good. What the process of getting this stitched was, you basically get a long piece that you can pretty much fold like a taco over it, and then you just do a simple double stitch all the way across, and obviously clean up the 2 ends on the side. And then for this one, on this little corner piece, you just stitch all the way up and pushing in the inseams. And then for the very top part, it's kind of the same process. You kind of follow along the line, and then yeah. So now I'm gonna cut 4 slits, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the interior pieces right here, and I'm gonna hot glue it together and then put the mirror together. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like afterwards. Okay, well, I cut the 4 areas. As you can see, I kind of messed up, and I found the sharp point of the X-Acto knife I was using. It's all good, it's gonna be covered up. Anyways, what you would wanna do is slip the mirror back into this cover piece from the back side, and then hot glue it in each point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah, and that's pretty much an entire thing done. And then put it back in your car. Yeah, you just slide on the back side right here, and that's pretty much it. Damn, all finished. Look at that. Not too bad. I'm gonna install them on the car, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, back in the car. I think the door sills, or the door cards turned out pretty good. Yeah, these are just got installed and everything else just finished. I put this back together. Super bright light. Finished everything up here, all the way in the back and everything. This is just the edge of the fabric all the way down. If I really wanted to, I probably should have tucked it in so I couldn't see the seam right here, but it's all good. I could probably redo it down the line. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. I think it looks pretty great. I just want to say thank you to Down South JDM on Instagram and Facebook, and he has his own website where you guys can go purchase some of this fabric. He has a whole bunch of different designs, like the GT4. I forgot what it's called, but I know Seabass has it on his car. Yeah. Oh, I gotta redo my sticker right here because it's been sitting out in the sun. Anyways, yeah, this should be it for this video. Yeah, if you want to get your headliner done, I have all the steps in here. The hardest part, I would say, would probably be the stitching, which wasn't even that bad. It's a pretty good skill to have. But yeah. thank you so much to Down South JDM for sending out this product, and I'm excited for other people to be doing this as well. So yeah, thank you guys.